8:11 this morning as the temperatures rise and the sunshine sticks around a little bit longer each day. Your skincare routine may need a summer refresh. From protecting it from harmful UV rays to managing breakouts, there's a lot to consider. Caitlin Lockerbie sits down with a local dermatologist about your summer skincare.
All right, we're here with Dr. Priya Nair with Dermaclinique, and we are talking skincare over the summer months. And of course, we live in the Sunshine State. The sun is very powerful down here, especially throughout the summer months. So important to have that SPF.
Yes. So SPF is critical to protect your skin, prevent skin cancers long term, and prevent that photoaging process that we all dread.
Yeah.
So, SPF, what is SPF? Well, SPF is sun protection factor. So it's how well your body's being protected from the sun as opposed to if you didn't wear it. If it says SPF 15, well, that means it'll take 15 times longer for you to burn as opposed to if you didn't wear the sunscreen. So what we recommend as dermatologists is an SPF minimum of 30. And then you want a broad spectrum SPF. So you want one that covers both the UVA rays, which are responsible for your photoaging process, and then UVB rays, which are the rays that cause the sunburn.
And it's important to apply it before you even go outside, right? I know a lot of people
Yes.
kind of wait till they go to the beach and I'll spray this on me out there, but you want to let it soak and you want to protect yourself. You can get burned even in the parking lot.
Absolutely. So 15 to 30 minutes before you're going outside is when you want to apply that sunscreen. And then don't forget other things such as sun protective clothing. So you want SPF 50 or higher in your rash guards, a tightly woven hat, and then sunglasses. So those are also important things to implement when you're trying to protect yourself from the sun.
I'm talking to the ladies right now. I know a lot of makeup now says that it has SPF in it, which is a nice added protection, but is that enough?
It's not enough. So usually your makeup will have an SPF of 15, but again, you want that 30, and it's mixed with other things. It's not solid sunscreen, so you have all these makeup ingredients, but not the important things that the sunscreen has. Right. So I always recommend after you put your moisturizer on, you put your sunscreen on, and then you can apply your makeup.
And you want it on your face, obviously, but a lot of other skin is exposed. So everywhere, if your arms are exposed, hands, legs,
yes.
right?
Feet, don't forget the feet.
I've done that, yes.
The ears, the top of the scalp. They're even developed mists for the scalp. So for those people who have thinning hair or men that are balding,
right.
You want to spray that mist and rub it in because your scalp is often forgotten as well. So, you're supposed to use 1 shot glass full of sunscreen to cover your whole body.
Okay.
So people don't realize how much you actually need to properly cover those areas.
So think back to your bar days.
Yes, think back to your bar days. 1 ounce is what you need. And then for your face and neck, I tell people just 2 finger lengths worth to cover your face and your neck adequately. And then you need additional for your ears, your scalp, the backs of your hands, your feet, so whatever else is exposed. So you need quite a bit.
You talked about SPF 15. I have heard rumor that really like SPF 50, there's not much more protection when it comes above that, SPF 100. Should you get really locked into the numbers, or does that matter as much?
You shouldn't. I think at least a 30 up to a 50 is where you're going to get the most benefit, and then there's sort of a loss of diminishing returns after that. So,
and you and I have previously talked about the ingredients. That's become a big thing with sunscreen. What to look for. A mineral sunscreen is really the best.
There's a lot of data out there, and it doesn't support either one, chemical versus mineral.
Really?
So and mineral-based sunscreens have 2 ingredients, your zinc oxide and your titanium dioxide. I recommend whatever feels good to you. That's a broad spectrum SPF. That is SPF 30 or higher. That's what you're going to use because you have to use it properly and consistently to get the benefit. So whatever you like is what you can use, and you'll get the appropriate protection.
Now, if you make the mistake, you forget it, or it doesn't last as long as you hoped it would, you're outside a little longer and you do burn, what's the best step next?
Okay, so if you get a sunburn, you fall asleep on the beach, what you want to do, you want to get out of the sun. You'll use some cold compresses or take a cold shower to cool that skin down. You can take an over-the-counter anti-inflammatory like ibuprofen to prevent swelling. You can use aloe or ceramide-based moisturizers to restore the skin's barrier. And then if the swelling really persists, if you have that third spacing of fluid and you get that edema or swelling.
Yeah, like blistering.
Blistering. So you want to stay hydrated, and at that point you want to call your doctor because you may need something stronger like a prescription strength steroid.
Okay.
An oral steroid. And then remember, if you do blister, never pop your blisters because that blister the roof of the blister is actually providing a Band-Aid or a biologic Band-Aid to protect the damaged skin underneath.
Okay, all good to know.
Yes.
How much of a risk does that put you at of skin cancer down the road?
Yeah.
Just one bad burn can really be a big problem down the road.
Absolutely. A blistering sunburn in early childhood or adolescence can increase your risk of developing melanoma twofold. So just one sunburn can be a big problem down the line.
Yeah.
And then those even mild sunburns cumulatively over time can increase your risk of developing non-melanoma skin cancers like squamous cell carcinoma and basal cell carcinoma.
All the more reason to use that SPF.
Yes.
Now, you and I talked about it. You have beautiful, darker skin. I'm more fair. This is faux tan
Faux
on
tan.
top, right? So I'm more susceptible to a sunburn and
Yeah.
have experienced them in life. If you have a darker complexion and you don't burn easily, you still need it though, right?
Absolutely. So it's a common misconception. Well, I'm darker skin, I don't burn, I don't need sun protection, I don't need sunscreen. But that's not true. The sun will hit your skin, and yes, you have a little bit more protection with the extra pigment, but that doesn't lead you to not have the ability to develop skin cancer.
Right.
So you need the same level of precaution as a lighter skin person.
Tell us a little bit about what Dermaclinique offers.
So I'm a fellowship trained Mohs surgeon, so my expertise is skin cancer. So I treat, we do everything in-house. So we diagnose skin cancers by doing general dermatology and your skin checks. Then we do the Mohs surgery and excisions of skin cancers, melanoma and non-melanoma skin cancers, as well as benign lesions like lipomas or cysts.
Right.
And then we also do cosmetics. So we do a wide range of cosmetic procedures ranging from laser to, injectables and neurotoxins, and then also hair restorative procedures such as hair transplants.
So if people want to learn more, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Oh, well, they can follow us on our Instagram, or they can look us up online on our website.
It's at Dermaclinique?
Yes.
At Dermaclinique?
At